Hello and welcome in, everyone. Alrighty, so today is Friday. It's 11:11, so we're going to put my cards here. We're going to take a deep breath in so everybody can do this silent meditation with me. So maybe placing your hands on your heart or getting closer to the earth. Hello. And just taking that deep breath in, letting it all go, focusing on your inhale and your exhale. So going into our silent meditation here at 11:11 a.m. Just see what comes through for you as you close your eyes. All right, guys, we're out of our silent meditation. Let me know how that was for you. Might hear the dog bark in the background if I have to. All right, guys, we're out of our silent meditation. Let me know how that was for you. Might hear the dog bark in the background if I have to. Oh, and then it said we lost our connection. So one of the things that came through here for me was to uplift others. So today, again, we're going to do our daily energy in here, making sure you're uplifting other people, shining your light a little more brightly. And those were kind of our messages. So, what can you do for somebody else today? How can you bring a little bit more positivity into someone else's life? And that's going to raise your vibration because we really need that right now. It's been a really crazy week. I'm going to be doing my weekly energy reading today for all of our members in our membership group. If you're wondering how to get access to that, it's in my link tree. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you are a subscriber, what your question is. We focus on our subscribers first, as always. I've been doing free readings here all week, so a lot of pay it forward. So I really appreciate all the people who have been tapping the screen, etc. So focus on your question, maybe set an intention as well for your day here. I'd love to hear it, something you're grateful for, what makes you special, what makes you unique and you. I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to let my dog upstairs, okay? 1 second. You even had another moment there just to kind of set intention, focus on future as well, and allow your mind to go in a positive place. Sometimes I feel like those things happen for a reason. My dog is super smart. He always kind of will show you what you need, which is interesting. That's his healing quality. That's what makes him unique and special. All right. So there's no sound right now. Can anybody hear me? So if you're, can everybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Yes, okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So asking me if I'm doing questions right now, the way that this has been working, this is just what I've been doing this week. Is I come in for silent meditation at 11:11 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. We get messages in that, which is amazing. So my spirit team comes forward, says, "Hi, Robin." And today's message was to focus on uplifting others today, shining your light a little bit brighter. I'm really focusing in on that. I feel like joy and creativity right now. So we're going to do daily energy readings. Instead of me posting that, I decided to do it live with you guys. So you have to come into the live and we focus a bit more on the energy of the people here. If you're a subscriber, we prioritize our subscribers before we do the energy reading. And then we focus on, once we're up to 10,000 likes, we pull somebody out for free and we do a deeper reading with that person. If you come in as a new subscriber, we do a deeper reading for you. If you're a subscriber, you get a reading and healing every single time. And I'm also doing a special right now for 45 minutes for $45 for energy healing as well. Just so you know, that's over Zoom. So there are some people I really feel like need that right now. And I'm getting back into teaching Reiki for certifications as well. So I'm feeling called to doing more sound healing and things like that for you guys. And I'm going to put the replay from last night's sound healing and Reiki healing up for anybody that wants access to that, because there's music in the background. And hello, welcome in, guys. Anyway, so there's Reiki healing for whatever intention you set when you go and watch the replay, and then there's Reiki healing for your future, for whatever you need support with for the future, which is really cool to catch replays. Okay, so there you go. I have not posted that yet. It took forever to download last night, so that's on my today's list. And if you guys haven't gotten your email reading yet and you booked, it'll be sent over to you within 12 hours of when you book the time. Okay, just so you know. So if people get a little anxious about their readings, just have patience, and also make sure you check your junk mail. All right, guys, that's out of the way. So we're focusing on subscribers. I'm going to go back to your question. And then we are also going to do quick little messages for people for free as well. I've got my little magic wand thingy here, and as you see, I have my I call these my body image cards. Okay, these can be really helpful. So let's see what's in store for our subscribers. Thank you so much for being here, and don't forget, guys, that auto renew is great when you are a subscriber, because I know there are people in here that want to continue, but because they didn't click that, it can become like extra work more than it needs to be. So I'm sure if you do auto renew and then you're like, I hate this, you can exit out without any issues. So it might be a little easier that way, but completely up to you. All right, so Caleb is here as our first person. Looks like then we have Wesley. Hello. So Kristen wants to know, what do my guides want me to focus on or release? I love that you're adding the release part. So Caleb, let me know if you're still here. Good morning, Tank. Because you said you had no sound. Let me know, okay? Here, okay, so this is the card that pops up for you. We're gonna get it to face you. Only positive vibes here today, because we're uplifting other people and bringing in positive energy. Thank you for everyone continuing to tap and like that screen, so when we get up to 10,000, we'll pull in a deeper reading for someone as well that may need it, whoever I'm drawn towards. So detox, all right. So spirit guides, what do I need to release? Well, you've got the detox card. So we are going through a bit of a cycle right now where everybody needs a cleanse. That's why I was suggesting the energy healings for people, just to like clear out anything you have going on. I definitely have been opening up to myself to detox right now, because I'm opening up to teaching Reiki again through certification. If you don't want to be certified, again, you can get everything you need for Akashic Records and Reiki in the membership group, just so people know. But I'm using this as an example because I'm choosing right now to open up myself to detoxing, which not many people want to do, but there's an inner calling, not just to go into silence, which I've been picking up, which is a form of cleansing, navigating your mindset, right? But now the physical body's like, yep, I'm ready to purge. And so the energy of purging is definitely coming up for you, because I think there's this, again, internal calling, like, I want to let go of my shit. Literally, I want to like bathe in white light all the time. And so I see you navigating your energy right now, which is very beautiful, but it's like listening inward. Again, that 1111 portal that we had, there's this need or desire to, I don't know, create healthier habits. That's what I'm getting. So that's why it's coming up for you, because if you can let go of everything that's toxic, then you can open up to what is healthy. But if there's still that little bit of, like, we're going to call it a bug lingering in there, you know how people are saying, oh, long COVID, long COVID. It's like, yeah, but you also need to cleanse out every so often, like your liver, to let go of anger, like, check in with the body too. You following me? So, okay, Love 333, you are also in my membership group, so you've been doing some healing, so that could also be related, because what people don't know when they receive healings that I offer, their body is going through a lot of change, and so that we need to flush out the old. So what are ways like we can flush that out? So lemon, I have a lemon balm tincture that would be amazing. Fresh herbs, yeah, squeeze lemon, all that jazz, okay? So those are the messages coming up for you. Again, everybody else can benefit from those as well. Welcome in, Jess, so we can add you into our list. So you have to be a subscriber in order for us to prioritize you first. But we are doing free readings, not to stress. We're doing our daily energy. You'll get lots of love in here. She's just letting the dog upstairs. Thank you very much for being a communicator here. So Wesley, are you in here? I'll see what your question was if you had one. So last night, my energy was just like, oh my God, I've been doing a lot this week. So if people missed it, I canceled my 7 p.m. because for some reason, I always think I need to do extra stuff for people. So that's a learning curve, obviously, for me, because I'm doing the morning. And then I'm like, oh, and I'll come on at night, just because everybody has weird work schedules, stuff like that. But my stomach was going through something last night, and I'm like, no, my body is saying I need rest. So I went on to listen to somebody's Reiki healing on TikTok, and then I'm like, you know what? I feel like I have people on here that need this healing as well. So why don't I just work on myself and work on everybody else at the same time? And then I started to do some energy work and some reflexology on myself, and I did some sound healing in that practice. Again, future healing was helpful. And then I'm like, oh, yes, we definitely need more of this, because if I'm feeling that way, it's because I'm picking up on other people's energies, and makes sense with our spiritual message this morning in the meditation to uplift other people, shine that light a little brighter. So making sure that if it's like, oh, this is helpful for me, chances are it's helpful for a bunch of other people. Don't forget about the others, right? So if you, again, want to share this out, if you think it'll be helpful for other people, that's a perfect example, right? So Wesley, just checking in if you're still here. I think I'm subscribed. Jess, if your name says calm beside it, you are. Maria, your name was popping up in my energy this morning. I wrote your name down by accident, and then I kept hearing it, so I'm glad that you're here. You might benefit from the free masterclass this Saturday night. It's night for me, 7:15. It's probably earlier for you, so feel free to get the link in the link tree, okay? It's not recorded, it's a private setting. It'll be really wonderful for literally anyone that wants to work on anything. Okay, so Wesley, I feel like you're not here anymore. Yay! So we're gonna skip over you. So we'll go into our next person. I didn't write down a list, so I have to go back. So my apologies if I don't get this in proper order, guys. You guys probably know better than I do. So I think maybe it's Tink, if you're still here, Jess, and then Maria. Tink, Jess, Maria. Yes. Okay. Tink, are you still here? Yes. Okay. Did you have a question? Anything you're working on? Okay. I still have all your products set aside and everything I need to make them, just so you know. I know you know that already, so I'm just gonna uh, let you know it's sitting there patiently waiting for you. So, you've got this lady who is working on her body. What does the universe want me to know? I'm feeling like if you feel like you've been dealing with some backlash in your life, don't let that stress you out. I think the universe is providing you with lots of gifts right now, and sometimes I feel like you're not recognizing that, you have a lot of talents. I think maybe you're making your light smaller when the universe is saying, we want you to see your light more brightly. And maybe you feel like, if somebody's giving you something, there's some context behind it or something like that. It's like some people do just, they are nice and they do give because they're genuine. And so it feels like maybe you've been exposed to people who aren't genuine. And as a result of that, it's created this little bit of like, I don't know, it's hurt your self esteem or something like that. So for productivity, with this energy that we're in right now, I would say pay more attention to your goals at this time. Again, you could benefit from the masterclass on Saturday. But again, the shining your light more brightly is coming up because it feels like you could give a bit more freely as well. Like spread more love. You do that already, but it's still like I don't think you realize your impact or influence that you have on other people sometimes. Let me know, guys, do you relate to that as well? That was a message that came up the other day about giving ourselves more credit. And also there have been times where other people aren't giving you credit as well. So it's not great when we're already doing that to ourselves. So just a little bit of more mindfulness towards some of those action steps, I would say. And I don't know if you watched the December reading yet, but that one might be good. That's underneath my profile. It's pretty specific with people and things like that and our energy. And I know it's a little bit a ways, but time creeps up really fast. So I'm glad I got that one out a little earlier to help people pay a bit more attention to how to clear out and cleanse their energy. And which I also was doing last night, and I do feel so much better this morning. So making sure you're doing those things as well. Okay. Again, we don't realize how other people also have such an impact on us too. So it's kind of that give and take when things are out of balance. Okay. So thank you very much. I feel like Jess is next and then Maria. Maria's looking for a card. So yes, Jess, if you had a question, just feel free to ask that again, okay? Or do you want a card? What's your intention here? Thank you for all the likes and taps, guys. When we get up to 10,000, we're going to do a deeper reading on someone, but we're still going to do messages here, and we're also going to do our daily energy. If you want a card right now, subscribers get priority. I get readings and healings every time. They get to inbox me, and often they'll get discounts on things as well, just so you know. So if you're like a person who needs priority, then I would do it that way, okay? These are free readings again all week, so I've been putting out a lot. I'm kind of confused about which way to go in love, especially with Daniel. Okay, I'm gonna go into, whoa. I can sense the confusion here. So let's just go into the energy of you and Daniel, okay, as a couple. More like a love reading. All right, when I look at this love reading, as you can see, she's hiding her face. So why is she hiding? Why is she hiding that light or dimming her light? When I get these messages in a meditation, yeah, like it's pretty strong for our group. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support, guys. So yeah, are you dimming your light a little bit? Like being with this person, does he like bring out the best in you, or is he someone that does he like make you shy? Do you pull back, or do you feel like you're not upgrading with this person? What's going on that way, Jess? Do you know? Like how does this relate to you? Let me know, please. So if you want a message, you can subscribe right now. Otherwise, when we get to our free readings, we will focus on you. I guess I get shy. Okay. But I feel really good with him. Okay. Perfect. And when we get up to 10,000 likes, so again, you keep tapping the screen, please. I don't see anybody tapping. It's really helpful for my channel as well. Okay, I'm getting like some shallow breathing here, Jess. So one of the things that's coming up is because you're so sensitive to energy. I think sometimes you're like not allowing yourself to be as open with this person. And the way I see it is if this is a real love interest for you, then focus on that. You know what I mean? So put all of your eggs into that basket. I see the confusion causing you to not put all your time and energy into this, and it feels like that's why it's not working. Does that make sense? So if this is something you want, put all your eggs in the basket, give your heart freely and openly, trusting that it's safe for you to do that, and then at least you can say, okay, I'm not afraid to love, if that makes sense, just so something that shyness can come across as you not opening up your heart. Just I feel like that's, is it shyness or just not opening up your heart? And I would play with that a bit more energy wise. So if I use my little wand, is this shyness? Is this her not opening up her heart? Is this shyness? Is this her not opening up her heart? It's both, right? That's what I'm getting. Just so you know. Okay, let me know if that relates. Kind of confusing because we're friends, so I don't know. Okay, so you're scared to open up because you're friends. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So definitely you could benefit from an energy session or one of my like 30-minute readings that I'm offering right now. That expires on Sunday. Yes, I do mediumship. That's something I'm still learning, but I do it. So if I feel comfortable, you know, with my energy that day or with the question, I will say yes to that. Okay, yes. Yeah, so again, something to ponder on. I even find it interesting. It looks like there's a lot of shadows going through the card right now, which is interesting. So yeah, just clearing any worry or stress. As you guys know, I always share, I have lots of resources underneath my YouTube channel as well. So make sure you guys take the time to click my link tree because I have free things in there that actually can be helpful. All right. So Maria. We're here to uplift. We're here for joy. I was hearing your name. Are you in here? Good morning, Tina. So we can put you on the list as well next, unless I missed somebody along the way. If I missed you, just let me know, guys. Someone was before Tina. Hello, hello. You look very beautiful, Tina. Maybe all things are in there and I missed her. Okay, so Maria, let's pull you up a card. You have the moon. Yeah, there's a lot going on there in the back of your mind. So I feel like some days you're like stressed to the teeth, and then other days you're like really just cool and relaxed. Hello, all things. Okay, I'll see where you are in the lineup. You're probably before Tina. So don't worry, I'll go back and have a little gander. And thank you so much for the likes and the taps, whether you're a subscriber or you're just new here. Once we get up to 10,000, we're going to pull somebody out. So it doesn't matter if you've already gotten a message as well. You're not included because you're a subscriber. That would be ridiculous. Because you guys are the bomb. So one thing that's coming up here, Maria, is when your energy is really, really high, shower yourself with gifts. If you have any pain in your body, locate where that is, gently remove that from your energy field. If you come into the membership group, you can learn how to do Reiki. I'm also setting myself up now. If you want to get certified in Reiki, I can help you with that. But if you know how to remove any pain out of your body, again, when you're having a higher energy day, I would suggest working on that more like pleasure and again giving gifts back to yourself. Okay, on a low day I would say just work on compromise, whatever that looks like and feels like for you. Okay, So that is your card. I love that energy for you. Again, I was connecting to your energy. I saw you coming into the master class, but I was like, no, if she doesn't come in automatically, I'll just leave it. But it seems like you coming into my energy while I was thinking about that might be helpful for you. Okay. Thank you very much, Tina. I'm going to start doing that on other people's lives. Hashtag FYP. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to call it pay it forward. Thank you. I know it gets more people in, so I really, really appreciate that. So I believe Vicky is next. Oh, I just invited someone into the live. Just ignore that. Alrighty, so I'm here. Hello, hello. Okay. That is supposed to put you on the FYP. Okay, I still don't know what FYP is, but I really appreciate it, guys. Honestly, thank you. As you know, I'm a little stunned here. I'm still figuring out all the things, and I appreciate people who have patience with me when they're probably so much more advanced than I am in terms of this space or TikTok world. I lived on Facebook forever, so I still use Facebook a lot. Okay, I'm tongue-tied. Thank you. So Vicky, you, and then Tina. Okay, because I did see you hopping in first. So I think you just didn't say hello when people are scrolling. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. That'd be awesome if everybody could do that. Then we could really get our likes up faster for a free reading for you guys. That all makes sense. I kind of like how TikTok is structured. Answer me, please. Pretty Mendy, that is not how we speak to someone that's doing free readings for people. It's just not, okay? I respect the people that have subscribed here that are supporting me, and they always get priority, okay? And then please be patient. If you're not patient, like I said, you can come in as a subscriber. As a first time, you get first priority, so everybody out of the subscribers loses their turn because you're a new person coming in, which I'm just doing that to be respectful of the new person to guarantee you that one reading. But you still get readings every single time you come on here, okay? This is a pay it forward. I was told to do this week. I had a friend that died on, well, in May, but her birthday was on October 11th. I've really been working with the number 11, coming on here at 11/11, the 11/11 portal. And I had a little chat with her in spirit, and she's like, yeah, you need to like, she helps me. She's like, yeah, you need to do this like all week, you know, for free, because she was all about pay it forward. So for her birthday on October 11th, she just wanted people to do random acts of kindness. And so that's interesting that the message I was getting today is like, you know, shine your light more brightly, you know, kind of like be kinder to other people. We were getting that with like Tink about spreading that love out, right? That sort of thing. So, yes, I am very fortunate because she's like one of my angels, and I know that. And thank God I feel that way. But regardless, like I tune into what I feel like I'm meant to do. So if somebody's kind of trying to, you know, come in and control anything, obviously you don't know, but I'm telling you now. Okay. Uh, yeah, you are so lucky to be able to hear her. Yes, I know how lucky I am, but I teach people how to develop these skills. So in my membership group, yes, they're recordings. They're not like live and active, but they're still you still have access to emailing me what you want to learn. So if you're like, I want to learn mediumship, then email me, I want to learn mediumship when you're in there. I think like the price that I charge, your investment for what I give in that space is unbelievable. There's thousands and thousands of dollars in there in training and access to me. So you don't get that very often. So I do teach this so it is possible for you. And the fact that I have a free masterclass coming up, again, another way to give, you know, you can learn and do anything. You can say, I feel blocked with being able to communicate with spirit, then we work on that. We do healings and clearings and teachings and all the things. So it's not like there aren't resources for you to be able to do that, you know? So I'm sorry that you feel, you know, like that's not possible. I think you do feel like it's possible, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when our energy is blocked that way, we've got to get our head back in the game, right? And I can understand when we're going through grief as well. So please make sure you've watched the grief ceremony I have in my link tree as well, because there are a lot of people who are struggling with letting go here. So Vicky, right away, one of the things that I get with you here, okay, making sure I didn't miss something you said. I kind of feel like you're in a stage or a state right now where I feel like you're worrying less about things. Let me know if you relate to that. Are you just kind of like in a place where you're just like, if you have a challenge, you might even find that that's like kind of something where you're like, yeah, bring it on, baby. I see you getting really motivated right now on like things that maybe before you would have been super triggered by. And that's what happens when we work on ourselves. The things that used to trigger us, they don't trigger us anymore. So the yellow is a representation for you of doing more like chakra work and balancing. I don't know what you've been doing, but I see you maybe like learning to align your energy a bit better. So I don't know if you've been getting energy sessions or working on yourself or it's coming in here. Yes, bring it on, understanding yourself more. But you also have that pink in there, that feminine energy. So I also feel like you've been learning tools in terms of how to tap in, which is also very beautiful and great. So I would just say keep eating more antioxidants. For some, hi Bianca, for some reason that's coming through really strongly for you. Just purifying your skin as well. So, you know how we were talking about detox a little bit earlier, there might be a couple little things for you as well that you could work on that way, and just kind of like getting those healthy things in your body for nutrition that are just vitamins and stuff that are just gonna help you beam. Okay. And I also sell health products, healing products, so if that's something you want, I can do a video for you. I've done that for Tink in here already, so you can check out her video, but I'd love to do one for you too. You don't have to buy anything, but if there is something you're interested in, that's great. But it does showcase some of the things that I have and how I kind of do little customized things for people. Hi honey. So there you go. Think you would like that. Okay, so I will note that mentally, and we'll do that for you. So we'll get the weekly energy up for our members, and we'll get a video out for you so other people can check it out too. And I know that the lemon balm would be good for K333 as well, so we'll throw a couple things in there extra that I know people could benefit from. So Tina Weena, I shouldn't call people nicknames because you might not like it. Tina, you are up, and then Bianca. Okay, let me know if you're here and anything you'd like to focus on. Get a job. Will Binto get a job at Synop? So we're working on subscribers right now. Then we're going to do our daily energy. Once we get up to 10,000, we're going to pull somebody in and do a deeper reading. If you're a new subscriber, you get a deeper reading. Otherwise, you get a mini reading and healing every time I'm on here. I'm not coming on at 7 p.m. tonight to do the extra readings. It's been a lot for me this week putting forward. So I'm shifting gears a bit more into energy healing. So I am gonna come on randomly. So depending on what I feel, our people that are following need. Okay. I don't mind nicknames. Okay. Thank you. I've got a million nicknames. When will I see Thomas? Okay. That is your distant love, right? Let's see what comes through for you with the cards. Well, good news. I see some type of circle happening here. So is the plan that he's going to come visit you, Tina? Is he coming into your energy? We've never met. Okay. I kind of feel like the best thing would be him coming to you first, and then kind of meeting some of your people, and then like your people can read his energy a little bit. That's why I see these females in a group being like supportive, but also like mindful that sometimes we can't see what other people can see for us. Yes, he's supposed to come here after he finishes his job. I do feel like he's going to do that, but again, that's more what's coming through, is just allow other people to kind of get to know him as well. I think that'll also, it's not just for support for you, but I think that'll be nice for him, like, because I think he'll feel like he's getting to know you a little bit better through some of your friends or family, whoever's like the closest to you. Yeah, and I don't know, right now I'm kind of getting like 2 months. So if you're wanting like tomorrow, just be patient around that, okay? So thank you so much for your question, Tina. Let me know if there's anything else lingering in there that's going to make you, that you need to feel in order to feel complete here in your little mini reading. Again, you can develop those skills in my membership or in a session with me if you would like, and ask some of those questions. I'm doing lots of. All right, so we have Bianca coming in here. Again, thank you so much for all the support and the taps and the likes, guys. I was hoping sooner. Yes, I know that. Amber's wanting to know if she's pregnant. The fact that she just keeps saying that is crazy. Will I get a breakthrough or clarity with Leo? Getting sadness around this situation. Yeah. So, Bianca, you could book in a healing session with me if you wanted today. Those are 45 Canadian for 45 minutes over Zoom. Definitely something we can go deeper and offer some healing to you. But yes, the sadness is kind of like almost like a grief or a loss, even though it feels like that person's not gone. So for some reason, it's like you've lost hope or something, and it's like you have kind of fallen into that lower vibration. So again, today's energy was to raise other people up, shine your bright. So getting your head in the game, and removing things that aren't working for you anymore. And manifesting things that could be make you happier, things like that. So I would say with this energy, a combination of letting go of the past and also like renewing some energy. Yeah, I lost hope and I'm hurt about him leaving me out in the cold. Okay. Yeah, so in an actual session, this is something we could go deeper into, which is nice that I've opened it up privately for you. Yeah, because I'm concerned about the hope piece, because we never want to lose hope towards like anything. Otherwise, we're gonna fall into a like looking back, right? And so we never want to feel like we're looking back. We always want to feel like the hummingbird is an animal that or a bird, I guess, that he flies backwards. Okay, he's like zoop. And a hummingbird is a representation of the joy of living, that, life is very short. And so it's important when we look back to, especially if we've lost people, to look back at the positive memories and then just zoom back into the present. And that will allow us to move forward in the future. So maybe call in and work more with hummingbirds, because that feels like that's more what you need to help you through these significant times. Okay, if you're not coming in to work with me more. But yeah, those are some suggestions with this energy, and I know you want to know if you'll have a breakthrough. And the word that you're choosing, again, how we ask questions, the word breakthrough, I'm not getting a breakthrough for you. But again, we could go deeper into a session. So thank you so much for your question. That's why I know when I'm called into certain things, it's for a reason, right? And all I can do is create the invite. And if people don't want it, that's okay. At least I have that resource for you. Let's stay like this forever. Yes, I focus on the wonderful memories of my husband, and it has allowed me to heal. Yeah, that's why butterflies, dragonflies, and hummingbirds seem to be really powerful symbols for loved ones that have crossed over, and beautiful messages of like life after death, and the stages and phases of life. Because yeah, we are going through this all the time, right? We're always shedding skin. I don't know how much skin we actually shed, but it's a shit ton of skin. Maybe you guys know how much. So we're always letting go. So like change is never ending. Time is always moving, right? Okay, yeah, Bianca, so you're definitely falling into like a situation. So again, that's where I provide the resources for you, because of course in here in these settings it's not the same. But yeah, focus on the healing journey, guys. That's what it's all about. I think we might have gotten all of our subscribers complete. So we're able to go into the daily energy, trust that the questions that you have been asking can still get answered in these settings. So let's all send Bianca some love because she's going through a situation. She needs more support. So yeah. All right, guys, sending you so much love. Probably why we needed that uplifting energy too, right? Like when we're in a group setting, like send people love that are going through a difficult time, because there are some people who have that are in, we're all on different paths. So that's what's one beautiful thing about relationships, is when one person's up, the other person might be down, and vice versa. So that's how we balance each other in life, right? Where one person has a strength, that could be somebody else's weakness. So how can we help balance others, right? That give and take that we were seeing with Tink's energy. Sending love and light. Oh, that's so beautiful, guys. I love this for you. And the spiritual support team that I have underneath Facebook, if you want to become a member there, that's also a private Facebook group. So it's kind of nice to have more settings like that where people can like ask for support or ask for prayers, or, you know, ask for suggestions and things like that. Hi, Wesley. So I believe you were gone. So if you want your message now, let's do it now so we can get into more of our free readings and our daily energy, if you don't mind. And plug my phone in so it doesn't freeze on us. You'd think I'd always have my phone charged. I'm just like the worst. I was saying that yesterday about me returning messages, and half the time my phone's dead. It's funny, now that I work on my phone, you'd think it would matter more. Oh, life. Thank God today is Friday. I'm so excited for my masterclass tomorrow night. We only have 4 people signed up, but instead of me focusing on only 4, I've kind of channeled the people that are in it. And I'm like, wow, we have such a beautiful group. They're like really powerful women. So Wesley, what would your question be if you had one, or we'll just pull you out this card? So we're gonna get to so you're asking questions, so when we do the daily energy, it'll be collective. I want to understand more about who my spiritual guides are that is with me. Have you listened to the spirit guide little exercise I have underneath my profile by chance to listen more? I'm getting to we all have a male and we all have a female that are like really strong, so I'm getting to focus on the female. And you've got like a lot of fairy energy with you. So fairy energy is very much about like earth possessions, like money, work, and give and take in the relationships. It's like everything always has to be balanced with us. So your spirit guides, there's a female. I'm not really going to take the time to get her name because I'm not even in your energy right now, but focus on the female. Go listen to that exercise, get their name, trust the name, but the fairy energy is what they want you to focus more on, that balance with others. So in my link tree, in my profile, so click on my profile, my picture, and then you'll see the link tree, and that's where everything I have is. And so yeah, I'm all over the place doing lives and stuff like that too. And again, my YouTube channel is, I want to grow that so I can do lives there for free. And last week I did free lives, but I just didn't have many people. And the last one that I did, I was going to do it this week, and I didn't have anybody like commenting or anything. So, you know, I want to create that resource for people, but if they don't come in and use it, then obviously I'm not going to do that. So I just hop on randomly for lives. And again, our weekly energy is going to be up in the membership group. Yesterday, I did a bonus for our members. For beginners, I did a like 15-minute theta healing video because I felt like we needed it, where I'm looking into the December energy. I'm like, yep. And that's why I'm now doing like the new moon healings and readings and weeklies extra, plus the meditations. And I recently put a grounding workshop in the beginner level. So when I share this, it's because it's only $11.11 Canadian. And I want to create more resources for people. So it's important that people kind of, I guess, support that way, right? Alrighty, so there you go. I think we covered everybody. So let's go into daily energy. Still going to use this card. So this lady is holding her pear. We talked about nutrition a little bit already. But she's not eating her pears. So why are you resisting the good energy? Why are you resisting? So we talked about hope. Like, here's all your joy. And you're like, nah. So it's like, take it. Take what's being offered to you. Say yes always. Rarely do we want to say no, unless maybe you're working on boundaries. But 90% of the time right now with this energy where it's Friday, if somebody's giving you something that sounds good, instead of being like, no, this sounds too good to be true, and like you're like not trusting, or maybe there's something underneath it. Again, fear from other people. Fear of people hurting you, fear of people abandoning you. I get that there's a lot of fears coming up for people. Again, I offer theta healings, which is like clearings to support you around these things in my sessions. Again, somebody was asking about a breakthrough. I see more of like a revelation. Again, words are super important. Revelation to me is opening up our hearts and being more kind and being more loving while still being accepting. We're just talking about the give and take with the fairy energy. So in terms of like breakthroughs, I'm getting like, just be independent right now as much as you can and let the universe provide what the next steps are. For some reason, people are getting really caught up in the head about the next step, which there's probably no coincidence that I chose to do the Reiki healing for future yesterday. So when you go listen to the replay, you can say, this is what I want healing on for the future, and then just receive that. That's what I love about the Reiki being timeless. So I didn't post that underneath my Facebook yet, but as long as you're following me there or added into like the spiritual support team, then you can rewatch that. I think that'll be really helpful for people. Okay, so there's your daily energy. So we are moving forward, and it's again how we're choosing to receive at this time. I listened to somebody else's weekly reading as well. And it was all about receiving. I'm just getting distracted here in my background. Can you tell me if my manifesting is working? I'm just going to go into the next person right now, and then when I come back on, we'll focus on that question, okay? If you don't mind, just to keep moving forward. We're almost up to 10,000. Thank you. So the Mindful Minute, would you like a card? Star Child is in here as well. Would you like a message as a subscriber? So we'll just kind of keep going, and then we'll go into our free. Okay? You want me to move, honey? All right, guys. So Star Child's on here, and then we also have the Mindful Minute. So I'm just going to pause, so feel free to bring in your questions, okay? Message is great. So we'll start with you, Star Child, and then we'll go into Mindful Minute. Just going to pause. I'm going to just move my area here, if you don't mind. So maybe going into silence again, seeing what messages are coming up for you. One thing we did at the beginning was setting intentions for our day, where we're doing some daily energy. So feel free to do all that, guys. Oh, awesome. We made it up to 10,000, so then we'll pull somebody in for their free reading after our subs. All right, 1 sec. Thanks for your patience, guys. Alrighty. This is my sacred space anyway. And we're switching up our deck. So, my foot was asleep too. They say when you go on TikTok, make sure you have your drinks to your side and food. And I'm like, that's ridiculous. I don't need to do that. And then I'm like, no, I do need to do that. I love this person's name. I don't know. Followed the live creator. That's a great name. Thank you, Star Child. Appreciate it. And I'm loving your readings, guys. Go over, watch Star Child. Thank you very much. I'm going to do more rewarding my people that are gifters as well, because I really appreciate that as well. Oh, you're so sweet. And so, again, our general energy here was to kind of like celebrate others as well, bringing in good vibes to other people and also shining your light in the world. So, I'm not surprised that you're tuning into that because that's what the energy right now is all about. And this is also going to raise your vibration. So that's why I'm saying, guys, go visit Star Child. She's doing readings as well. And she's beautiful. So yeah, like support other people. Totally love that. I've had the lady I get readings from has shared the last couple of things I've been doing, and I've been getting readings from her shares, which sometimes people can be a little self-centered that way and be like, no, these are my people. Nobody owns anybody. Where there's everything on earth is for everybody. Nobody actually owns stuff, or things or people. It's more just energy's meant to move, right? Sometimes we get really hoardy and territorial, and that was coming up in our December reading. So thank you guys. So if we get up to 20,000 while I'm here, we'll do a second one for everybody. So guys, if you need to get in as a subscriber, well, like if you want priority, okay, and go deeper. So you've got the rabbit card, okay? So rabbit usually represents, I'm getting good luck or good energy because at the beginning of the month we say rabbit, rabbit, which is funny. So I even mentioned that in the December reading, but you have 30 here as well. So I feel like you're relating to a lot of people right now, Star Child, but one thing that's coming up is like you've got a lot of complainers. Ugh. They complain about stuff. Do you relate to that? So I'm hearing put the complainers in a container. So it might be a visualization technique. Again, we've talked about this already in today's live about cleansing and clearing energy and stuff like that. But it's a visual technique of like if you feel that energy from someone, it's like it wouldn't matter like how much money they had, how healthy they were, they're still gonna like try to focus on the negative, and it can be quite draining and toxic. So I think you might be kind of picking up on some of those people and still holding space for them, which is great. But what you want to do is still kind of find a way to shield from those energies and those like kind of they're not trying to be a vampire, but they are a vampire, but they're unconscious. They're not conscious of this, so they're not aware that they're doing it. And I think that's part of your lesson too, is how can I shift these negative people over to positive mindset work. So maybe there's a calling for you to do some shadow work and like lessons, because the more you're doing shadow work and the more you're focusing on lessons, the more people you're going to call in that are ready to do the shadow work, because I see you wanting to do that. But some of these people, even we're just talking about the word territorial, people who are like, they hang on to stuff and they don't want to let it go. You deserve to be around people who are willing to do the work, who are ready to do the work, and they want to let it go. So are there aspects within you right now where you're still struggling with that shadow or getting your lessons? Like, is there any resistance? And also the word temptation, which is when we're working on self-control and discipline. So just be mindful of tweaking some of those things right now. You're coming into my masterclass. I'm so excited about that. So we've got some really beautiful people. It's a small group, but it's a beautiful group, and I think it's going to be really powerful because it's a lot of healers wanting to, I feel like, make a difference in the world, which is great. So I'm not surprised I've attracted those people in, and I do think you are working on, again, collective energy. So if you can continue to focus on what is a collective energy, then you're going to get, I'm hearing, more bang for your buck. Okay, so keep doing that. You hit it right on. Okay, good. Keep your complainers in a container. Just made a country song. I will not sing for you. Okay, so there was one other subscriber that hopped on like last minute here. You can tell my brains are fried. It's been a lot of readings. And I had somebody booked in, guys, for 10, and I skipped over my booking so I could come in here and accommodate you guys, because I said I would. So patience is a virtue. Spirit guides, mindful minute, are you still there? Let me know. Just send me a hello. Yes. Okay. Message from spirit guides. I'm hearing talent agency, talent agency. Okay, so one of the things that comes up with that is it's like sometimes I think you put your own uh, needs and wants aside, and it's time to pick up those little pieces and focus more on your gifts. If you have any control issues, just work on that, or people around you that control, the word control is coming up. I'm hearing surrender to the moment just a little bit more because I'm hearing talent agency. There are people who want to help you with your talents and gifts, as we already saw in the daily energy. Receive those things. Do you feel guilty when you receive? Are you like pushing help away? We were talking about independence in our general energy message. So this will also be underneath YouTube after I get off here. So if you need to go back and re-listen to the messages and the collective energy, feel free to do that. Okay. But keep shining your light brightly. That was our message in our meditation earlier. A lot of people need more silence as well. Again, that might be related to the control. I don't need silence. Yes, you do. Hello, Christine. Welcome in. And then we're going to pull out and do a free reading for someone in here. And we might be able to do two. So, Christine, do you have a question? You're welcome. I'm going to plug you guys in. What would your question be? And would you like a body image card or an animal medicine card? I'm hearing shine bright like a diamond. Thank you guys for all the taps. And then I'm gonna pick somebody out. So if you're in here, you can also be a subscriber. So I'm gonna pick somebody. Adina, when will my new person come into my life? Love. Okay, so while we're waiting for Christine, I'm gonna go into Adina's energy. So what did you say here? When will my new person come into my life? So just looking for a quick little timeline reading. Well, you've got this beautiful card, Adina. I think you're waiting for the right man to come along. And my concern for you here is waiting for the right man to come along. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. And then if you've been watching any of those shows on TV, like I watched The Golden Bachelor and I watched Bachelor in Paradise. That's literally the only TV I watch like once a week, which is funny. Sometimes I watch Virgin River. But what's coming through with you here is sometimes we'll watch things on TV like that aren't realistic, right? And it's like, oh, this happens and then that happens. And I'm getting with you, don't wait. If you're impatient, pay attention to that as well. Because I feel like you're very successful, you've got a good head on your shoulders, and so you've got these standards and these goals, which is great. But if you're waiting for that person to arrive, it's like I feel like you could be waiting a really long time. So maybe start piecing together how to manifest, and by using the law of attraction, bring this man in closer, because right now he's like not in your energy field at all. He feels really distant, but it doesn't have to be that way. So more mindfulness and awareness towards what you're bringing into your life, okay? Because you could absolutely bring this partner into closer to your heart energy wise, but again, are you resisting because you think you'll have like they'll be ugly, or I don't know. Sometimes I see that. I saw that with someone else's energy here. I haven't seen her in a while, but it was like really, really important that she was very sexually attracted to this person and she wasn't focusing on things outside of that. And she's like, I have to be attracted to that person in order to be intimate with them, but we need to look at people from the inside out, not the outside in. Does that make sense? So I don't know if that's coming up for you for a reason, but just when it comes to your goals, bring that person in closer to your heart from an energy perspective. Let me know if that makes sense, Adina. And Christine, if you still are looking for a message, I didn't see a question or anything, let me know. Again, Adina, let me know if that was helpful. Well, I'll be receptive about my decision. Yes, I remember this from yesterday. No. We've already talked about that. So, yeah, you're working on something productive right now, but it feels like it's not going to be received well. And so we can come in with positive intentions, but then if there's like a complete when it becomes something it wasn't, you know what I mean? That's something to be aware and cautious of. Okay. So yes. So I feel like we talked about that yesterday, but we're being a little bit more like, I'm explaining it, I feel like, a bit better today. Again, I'm doing energy sessions for $45 for 45 minutes. You can book those in. I've got some other specials and deals going on right now. I'm going to be doing that until Christmas, and I'm going to be tuning into what I feel like my subscribers and my followers need. So if you're wanting to subscribe or come in as a follower, one of the things that I do well is tune into the collective energy, into my peeps, and I'll say, okay, Spirit, what do these people need? Am I supposed to be charging? What's going on here? And yeah, I feel like there are people in here who are only here for free readings, which is fine, totally fine. Obviously, it's nice if you tap the screen and things like that, but I think the old me would be like, well, I want to work with people who support me, but I'm also feeling like it's important to give people love no matter what. And we were seeing that as our collective reading today. Like, as long as your intentions are pure, you don't need to attach yourself to anything outside of that, right? We were seeing that with the fairy energy, about relationships being balanced for certain people, right? Some people are in that place and other people aren't. So we also saw that with our December collective energy reading. So again, that's underneath my profile. So far, I'm going to leave the monthly readings free underneath here, okay? And my YouTube channel has more things over 10 minutes. And again, the replay will be up here. So I think we got all of our subscribers complete. Like I said, I have a booking, so I should focus on that. My husband's home for lunch, and he likes to eat lunch together. Relationship message, Nella? Pardon? Oh. Relationship message. This person's in a wheelchair. This is about, you know how I was just saying, keep negative people kind of away from you in the distance? Well, for you, Nella, you've got the card where it's like you're going through some healing. And so sometimes when we're going through healing, we're going through a lot of vulnerability. Like our energy feels more susceptible to negative energy. So I would say be cautious and careful right now that you're not spending too much energy and time on people who aren't worth your time and energy, okay? So that's just energy boundaries. And again, energy vampires. Right now we're going through a stage where we need to clear and cleanse our energy, stay really grounded and centered. My beginner level membership group would absolutely be wonderful for you. You can watch the cord cutting exercise I have underneath my profile. Okay. Any reconciliation soon? I'm sorry, guys, but I don't like that word because I don't get as much information. It's like, I'll get a no or yes. If you want to know something more specific, maybe word it like any reconciliation soon. Like maybe that could be related to your finances. You're waiting on something to go through from the bank. Are you getting what I'm saying? Deborah, regardless, I'm feeling something to do with money for you. I would say keep working on saving money at this time and storing money. I'm not sure if you struggle with putting forward as well, but again, that's our theme today, to just kind of let go and help other people. I actually see as a general message here for people, somebody needing a new love partnership, and that person's very grounding for you. So there is a new love coming in for someone in particular here. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. Will I see? I'm getting you won't see that person this weekend. Okay. Not right now where the energy is. Are G and I meant to be together? I'm getting a no. Should I text Sebastian about my feelings today? No. What is keeping him from coming back to me? Again, you can come in and get a deeper reading for that one. Can I get a pull, please? No, not right now, guys. I think where it's the end of the week, I've been doing free readings. I think I'm good to go. I'm gonna tend to my husband because he's only home for a very short period of time. And then if I have the time and the energy, I will be back on. But I'm gonna be back on tomorrow at 11:11. Also, I have a free masterclass at 7:15 tomorrow night. Will I work more as an EA starting next week? No. All right, guys. Thanks so much for all the love and support, as always. Have a great day. Send good vibes out. Bye-bye.